How to change your life by letting go. Letting go. It's a simple phrase, but when you read it, it contains 1,000 feelings and emotions. According to Cambridge Dictionary, letting go means to stop holding on to something or to stop thinking about or being angry about the past. Basically, these are the baggages that we hold within ourselves. Everyone, including myself, has things that we cannot let go of. It could be the tangibles. Maybe your favorite blanket that needs to be changed. Maybe a pair of shoes that you can't throw away because you're being sentimental about it. An old phone, an ancestral house, and many, many more. And on the other hand, there's what we call as intangibles. These are the things that we can't see. May it be your past relationships, a losing moment, a traumatic experience, a favorite old song, an opportunity that you could have had, and many more. But today we're going to talk about how letting go can change the course of your life. First, let's discuss why you are having a hard time letting go. Number one, you're probably afraid of changes. Letting go is the hardest thing to do because it basically means you need to free yourself from some aspects of your life. Could be things that have become part of yourself because you knew that the moment that you let go of this, it will change something. Letting go is somehow scary because it pushes you to change and face uncertainties, things that are unusual for you and the ones that you are uncomfortable with. Well, I can't blame you since it feels easier to just stay up in your box rather than going out from it. But always remember, the only permanent thing in this world is change. And change will always be uncomfortable. Number two reason why you're having trouble of letting go. You have emotional attachment. As social human beings, it is normal for us to have a strong emotional connection to a person, situation, or object that we may find difficult to let go of. Sometimes it could feel like you're losing a part of yourself. And the idea and thought of letting go can be overwhelming and painful at the same time. These are the strings that connect us to them. While attachment is good, but it also destroys you over time when you don't know how and when to cut it. Number three, it is part of your habitual patterns. Our thoughts, behaviors, and patterns have something to do with the things that we cannot let go of. These are the things that we tend to repeat that build a routine. You might not be used to letting go of things because in the first place you just don't know how to. Then eventually it will look like a cycle with bars you couldn't escape. Number four, you have a fear of loss. That's why it's difficult for you to let go. You might be afraid of letting go because you have a fear of loss. Losing control, losing security, or losing stability. It is apparently applicable to relationships that you have invested in quite a lot. Some of these include your time, your effort, and your resources. And this is one of the most difficult to overcome since you don't know what will happen next when you lose it all. These are just some of the many factors that hinder you from letting go. Take note that it is subjective to anyone. Now, since we're here, let's tackle the signs that you might need, and it's time to let go. First, the negative emotions. Sometimes we're so blinded by our emotions that we couldn't recognize the negative ones. If you find yourself constantly feeling sad, angry, or frustrated, might be a sign that it's time to let go of that situation or that person. Holding on to something that's causing negative emotions can have a lasting impact on your emotional health and your overall well-being. So please, think about it. Secondly, it's time to let go when you are physically and mentally drained. If it's affecting your mental health and taking a toll on your physical health, it may be the time to let go. Signs of feeling burnout, stress, or physical exhaustion will indicate that it's time to move on and prioritize your well-being. Remember that a healthy relationship should feel like home and calming. Number three, lack of progress. If you find yourself having the feeling that you're being stuck in the same place for a long time and not making any progress, it may be a sign to let go and try a new approach. Staying in a place and holding on to something that's not helping you achieve your goals or move forward in your life could be harmful to your growth and happiness. Like a flower, it should allow you to grow and bloom. Fourth, broken trust. I know that you've heard this before, but let me remind you that trust is like a glass plate that once it's broken, you can never fix it again. Just like in relationships, if trust has been broken, you will be having a hard time to rebuild and regain it. In these cases, it may be necessary to let go and move on to find healthier and more trustworthy relationships. You deserve the one who values your trust, as it is the most precious in the world. Fifth sign that you have to let go if it no longer aligns with your values. Holding on to something that goes against your principle can be difficult and undermine your sense of self and integrity. You know that it is very important to consider the values of your partner, since it reflects yours as well. Now that you realize it's time to let go, how do you do it? One way to begin letting go is to practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment. Set aside things that aren't helping you to be present in the moment. This can help you have a clear outlook and perspective in a situation or in a relationship. It can make it easier to recognize that it's time to let go. Next part of how you can let go is identify your reasons. Allow yourself to reassess. Take time to reflect why you are having trouble to cut ties. This can help you understand what is holding you back and can provide clarity on the steps that you need to take to move ahead. Next is have a support system. Allow yourself to seek help. You may reach out to your friends, families, or therapists who can provide support as you are in the process of letting go. Talking to someone about your concerns and feelings can help you work through them and gain a fresh perspective. Next is be kinder to yourself. Allow yourself to feel. It is most important to be gentle and kind to yourself as you navigate the process of letting go. It can be a challenging experience, and it is important to give yourself grace and allow yourself to feel a range of emotions. Remember that letting go takes time and that it is okay to take your time as you work through it. Next, take small steps. Allow yourself to take things slower. Letting go can be a big change, and it will be helpful to take small steps instead of trying to make a complete change all at once. This can make the process feel more manageable and less overwhelming. As cliche as it may sound, just take it one step, one breath at a time. Yes, letting go seems scary at a point, but it is scarier to stay in a situation, a place, or a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. We should learn to embrace the change it brings. But what you can do is to finally let it go and let God, the universe, the higher power, do the rest for you. Letting go can have a profound impact on one's life. It can help you break free from a negative situation or relationships that are holding you back, and can provide a new sense of clarity and perspective. Moreover, it also helps in attaining better relationships, improve mental health and emotional health, and of course, personal growth. Along with these, you can relate this to how you act and take on what other people perceive of us. You should definitely let go of living on other people's opinions about you. You want to wear that dress? Wear it. You want to buy that latest phone? Buy it. Do you want to start that business? Go and start it. Do you want to create content on the internet? Then create it. Do you want to start your fitness journey but you're shy? Just try it. Life is short. Do what makes you happy and alive, as long as you are not hurting anyone. In conclusion, letting go can be a challenging process, but it can have a positive impact in all aspects of our lives. By taking control of your emotions and freeing yourself from negative situations, you can create a life that is more fulfilling, meaningful, and fruitful. And since you're still here at the end of this video, then maybe it's a sign for you to let go. This is just a gentle reminder that health will always be our greatest wealth. Again, practice self-care and do it for you. This is Clara Day H. You've got this, my love.